All right. Welcome to the postgame press conference. We've got Robbie Hawk, who became Montana's all-time leading tackler today, breaking Dante Olson's school record, and junior Bergen with us. And we'll start with Coach Hawk. Coach Hawk, your initial thoughts after a pretty strong win for the Grizz?
Pretty strong?
Very strong.
Thank you. All right. It was a good day for our team. When you're scoring on defense, you're scoring the kicking game, the game can get away from teams, and it did today. The quarterback was 14 for 14 at halftime. Everything was clicking pretty good. After the first play, everything was pretty good. I think we gave up 34 yards or something in the second half. I thought the defense was special in the second half in particular. Just a great team win. It's great to see everybody there on homecoming. I don't know if it was a record crowd. It was close if it wasn't. Awesome day in the stadium. It's great to be 1-0.
The 11th largest crowd in stadium history.
That's it, huh?
Questions?
Junior, last year when you were kind of starting to field punts, you almost had a couple broken off for scores, and to finally get one today, can you just walk us through what you were seeing on that punt coverage and get you guys the lead there?
My teammates blocked it up really well, and I just saw Seaman kind of hit it and tried not to let the punter tackle me this time. I get enough slack for that, so I tried to score that one.
You already know what's coming on Monday. That's funny.
Just to, piggyback off that, what was that moment like for you to get a chance to finally get one and, finish it off?
It was pretty cool. I got to the end zone, kind of celebrated with my teammates. I felt a little bit of relief after kind of messing up that kickoff return, so I felt like I had to get it back one way or another.
This is a question for both Robbie and Bobby. The play at the end of the first half, I can't remember if Robbie was ready to return when they first lined up or if it changed after they got the 5-yard false start. Did that factor into the return setup? And just take it from there, if you could.
Yeah.
Let me start it. We had a different call before the 5-yarder, and then we made the return call after that. So all yours now.
Yeah, that's something we practice every Friday during the week, and we've never ran it before, and we did today, and we're able to execute it, and everybody blocked their tails off, and pretty cool to get in the end zone on that one.
Yeah, Robbie, I think it's safe to assume you were going to get the 3 tackles today, but did you think that you would be in the end zone, and which felt better, getting in the end zone or the go-ahead tackle there?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever scored in college. I was close last year, but I don't know. That touchdown is pretty cool. I don't know if it'll ever happen again, but I'll remember that one.
Coach Barnum said that your defense was really good, but he felt that on tape, but he said that your offense was even better than what he thought it would be. What did you think of how the offense performed there today?
I think it was great. They played mostly dang fine in the second half too. We're getting better and better on offense. I think everybody's getting more comfortable, more experience, more time together. It's continues to evolve, and I liked what I saw today, certainly.
Bobby, obviously, Portland State, they get the opening kick, they come down and score. I'm just wondering how impressed you were with the poise of your offense to come right back down and respond to tie the game and kind of take it away from there.
Well, I think we have a poised football team. Our guys are not afraid of facing adversity. We make them do it all year long. So, when things aren't going well, I think we have a group that's going to knuckle down and go fight back. And, we make them do things the hard way all year long, and our team's got a lot of fight. And so I'm not ever overly concerned, no matter how much we're down. I don't think 7 points is nothing.
Well, then Portland State pulls within 3, and Xavier Harris rips off that long touchdown run. Can you just talk about where you've seen his growth over the years?
Probably mostly in the weight room. He's getting bigger and stronger.
Bobby, just to kind of piggyback off that, to get a run like that, to respond, like how big was that for you guys to kind of swing momentum back after Portland State was able to score?
Yeah, obviously when you can answer scores, it's a good thing. We really didn't think we should have given up that touchdown, and I think everybody's pretty pissed, frankly. And it was good that the offense went out and took charge there. Obviously, nice to finish in the end zone. When you run the ball, you can control the game, and we ran it pretty well today.
Junior, just the offense too, especially that first half, was just so dialed in. I mean, what was it about the matchups that you guys liked in this one that you guys were able to score so quickly?
I just think we got a lot of guys who put in a lot of work and are very skilled at what they do. And we watched a lot of film, and we kind of knew we had to have a big week with the coverage they play. So we just kind of took it upon ourselves to make some plays.
And then Robbie, too, a lot of pressure on Dante, obviously a very mobile quarterback that you guys were facing off here. So, how much did that pressure kind of help you guys, knowing that, kind of containing him is kind of tough, especially because he is so mobile, especially in the secondary?
Yeah, it's tough. I think anytime you play a mobile quarterback, it definitely adds another factor into, defending against your opponent. I thought he did a good job of scrambling, and it's difficult. So it's something that's hard to account for.
Bobby and/or Robbie, but Bobby, it's the second week I think in a row you've said the defense has been special in the second half. Is there anything behind, the defense coming out of halftime that strongly 2 weeks in a row?
No, probably just playing better, for the most part. Maybe we're tweaking a few things at halftime like you always do. I think teams are giving us some things that we haven't practiced, and once we settle into that, then it's been good.
Yeah, he summed it up pretty well there.
Thank you.
Bobby, we kind of talked about this a little bit after the Eastern Washington postseason game. When records are broken in this program, especially all-time records, just how special is that to see it when any guy does it on this team and, just have a moment like today where something like that happens?
Well, it's cool. And it's not some obscure baseball stat like most safeties or something like that. It's a pretty significant record number of tackles. When you look at the top 10 in school history, it's kind of the who's who in Grizzly football and Grizz defense, and good for him. He's a guy that makes a lot of plays for us, and we're all happy for him.
And for you, Robbie, too, especially when you broke it so early in the second quarter, it seemed like there was a moment where your teammates kind of came up to you and, some guys were kind of patting you on the helmet and giving you hugs. Just what was that moment like for you to share it with your teammates and kind of break that mark?
Yeah, it was great, obviously. It was good. But, really was more fired up about us getting the win today. I'll probably take a little bit of time to think about that now, but we were all pretty locked in and ready to go and make sure we could get a win after today. But no, it was great. I love my teammates. I love our defense, and I care about everybody, and they care about me, so it's really special.
Bobby passed Chris Alt for second all-time among Big Sky head coaches for wins. Just what does that mean for you, and is he a guy you've had any crossover with or coached against before?
Yeah, I have. He got the best of me for the most part down at UNLV, so I'm glad I went by his ass. We all know each other. That's an honor. He's a Hall of Famer, Chris Alt. Chris Alt's as good a football coach as I've ever come across. All kidding aside, that's it's pretty humbling to go by a guy like that that's a Hall of Fame football coach. So he's got the best of me plenty.
Anybody else? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See y'all Monday.